Our starter in this one, Cam Schlittler. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Edwin Arroyo, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one.
Ball.
And that is out of play. That one inside, look out. Struck him out looking. Arroyo thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. And first offering is fouled off. Schlittler, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Up the middle. What a stop to first, and very nicely done for the out. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Sal Stewart now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Ball.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in New York, on the mound for the Reds, Rhett Lauder. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Ball 2, down.
That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the first baseman, Paul.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in this one.
The 0-1. And there's the strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Ball.
Rice on at first, nobody out. And it remains 2-2. That
Ball.
one missed. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Struck him out swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Seeing plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against a righty on the hill.
Yeah, they're looking to ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for them or not. Certainly, it's a nice boost of confidence to think you can get to that pitcher on the mound with all those lefties in the lineup, and with that extra split second they have to react. We'll see how it shakes out here.
The 1-0. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Go to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Man at second. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one way inside. Stays alive. Two now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. Comes the 2-2. Right side, Steer. He steps on the bag. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
No, too low.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Runner at third, 2 away. Pitch
Ball
misses. 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Fouled off left side. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And ball
That's a ball.
4, 2
Take your
aboard.
base.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Junio.
Outside, ball.
And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
2 on, 2 outs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two and 1 now. 2 aboard. Fought off foul. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit into the gap. 1 run will score. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The second run scores. It's a 2-run double, and they lead by 2.
No, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
So runner at second, 2 down. Spencer Jones digs in now. Runner at second, 2 down. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
One-two, bottom of the first. The pitch. Swings through it for the K. They limit the damage here, but they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's 2-zip. Back now in the Bronx. In now for the Reds, Nathaniel Lowe. In the air, left field. Bellinger on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That is it. The third baseman, Eugenio Mora.
That
Ball.
misses. Ball 1. And
Ball,
another ball.
inside.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Throw comes into second, and that's a double.
That is it. The first baseman,
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
One out, runner at second. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at second. Swing and a pop-up. Two away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
That one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a foul out of play. Good job to fight that one off. And down on strikes. That's out number 3. So one left for Cincinnati. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in New York and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-1. Line drive, base hit, right center field.
Batting in, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
No.
Now quick throw to first.
He's in there. He's safe.
The dive. Caballero gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. And that one becomes property of the beast. A 2-run shot, and they add to their lead. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now the catcher up to hit, J.C. Escara.
No.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, bottom half of inning number 2. And a base hit up the middle. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, right.
The 0-1.
Hee-haw!
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
To third. Suarez tossed to second, and 2. What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Struck out swinging his first time.
No count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And the
Ball
slider
outside.
just misses. That one lifted to left. Lede under this one. And that'll do it. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's the Reds catcher, Jose Trevino. Hard hit left side. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base. And usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target. And I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
Here comes the 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side, flips it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The batter, number 2.
Second baseman definitely have some pretty tough throws to make when they're trying to feed the shortstop at second for a double play turn because of the angles and difficult footwork. So it's always a difficult play, but one that needs to be made. When your pitcher gets you that ground ball that can be a double play, it's a killer when you can't get at least one out of it.
First and second, no outs. Edwin Arroyo getting ready to
No,
hit.
that's a ball.
Outside low, ball 1. He was
Ball
looking
2.
to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Inside,
no.
just missed. And a 3-0 finds his own.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And that'll
Ball
load
4,
the
first
bases.
base.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here. Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs one hitter at a time.
Ground ball could be 2. Caballero over to second. They get
He's
the out,
out.
but the run scores on the twin killing.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
And now Sal Stewart struck out looking his first time.
That's
Close
a ball.
one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 2 outs with a runner at third. Chopped out in front of the plate. Over to Goldie. Third out, and that ends the frame. So a couple of errors lead to a run. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees 4 and the Reds 1. Back for more from the Bronx, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Foul ball.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That misses the zone, and a full count now. This one smacked out to left center. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Outside, ball one. There's a line drive to left field. Out, number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Jazz Chisholm.
2 down, base is empty. Now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up.
Yep.
This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 5-1.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Ball one, no strikes. Two down, nobody on.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen. As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. That one fouled off. 2-2. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 5-1. As we go to the top of the fourth, and now the designated hitter for the Reds, Nathaniel Lowe.
Come on, Cam.
No. Ball.
On a line. And there's one away.
Up next in Cincinnati, the third baseman, Junio.
That's a strike. Ball.
The Yankees leading by 4, top half of inning number 4. And a 1-2.
Ball.
Really
Too
good
high.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And
Ball
a curve
3.
misses outside. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. First time up was a pop out.
High.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Two now. Swing and a ball popped up. Rice. And that'll do it. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They're down 5-1.
Now pitching for the
So a
Reds,
new arm out of the bullpen for the
78,
Reds, Zach
Zach
Maxwell.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, Jose Caballero.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
1-1 now.
Foul ball.
And he lays down a bunt. And foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a 2-strike slider, start it middle away, let it break, and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with a cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, and I think he was also a little lucky right there.
Jackknifes out of the way. The 1-0. And that's fouled off.
Ball 2.
That
Ball.
one missed. Right through there for a strike. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Next for the Yankees, the catcher, J.C. Escara.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, J.C. Escara. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. And there's a ball. In the air, right field. Marte settles underneath it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Yankees 5 and the Reds 1. Ready now for the 5th inning. In now for the Reds, Mlb Marte.
Mlb Marte.
Well, these Reds looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
No, that's a
And you got
ball.
to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That clips the corner. Caught him looking for the K.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
Up next in Cincinnati, the catcher, number 35, Jose Trevino.
And it's fouled away. The Reds down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground to the left, McMahon. To first, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Number 9.
Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's been pretty solid till now, so he may stick with this strategy.
McLean at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next
Ball.
pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
And that one clips the corner. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. So they're now out of challenges. 2 down, nobody on. That's
Ball
off
3.
the mark, and the count's full. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Ah!
McLean, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's a ball and a strike. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Reds leave 1. They're down here 5-1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Ben Rice.
Right.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they add on. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
No, that's
and
it.
If you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your team really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today. Bringing the cheese on that one.
Arroyo throws to first in time, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts. He's been a great free agent sign. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Foul ball there. Got him swinging for the K. That K is his third of the game.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Now pitching for
Caleb Ferguson gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Strike.
Next
Ball.
pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. That's hard hit on the line. And that will end the inning. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. So up next,
Leading off for
J.J.
Cincinnati,
Bleday.
the left fielder, number 22, J.J. Bleday.
Come on, Yankees. Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Center fielder, number 27,
Sal Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds. Stewart having a really nice first season in the big leagues. Definitely a Rookie of the Year candidate. And a foul ball. That one pushed foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
0-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The Yanks leading by 5, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
No, that's a
You got
ball.
the opportunity
Too
to
low.
expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2.
That's a ball.
Got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
In Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Nathaniel Lowe.
Hike.
Two down, nobody on.
No.
And
Ball.
now it's filled up. In the air, left field, and it falls. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Suarez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. That's in there. 0-2. Stays alive. Low off of first with 2 away. Swing and a with number 9 for him in this game. 9. So one left for Cincinnati. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Bottom of the inning. In now is the Yankees DH, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Chisholm Jr.
He swings and fouls one off. Oh, 1 now. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Stewart has a beat on it. 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Spencer Joe.
Ball 1.
The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. T.J. Antone up and loosening in the pen. Ferguson in his 8th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a sinker, and occasionally mixes in the slurve.
Ball 2.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Suarez under it. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. And
Ball.
it skips into dirt. Check swing went around. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. Offense held in check there. We're through 6 full. Yankees 6 and the Reds 1. We go to the top of the 7th. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And that one fouled off. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
That's one you always want as a pitcher. Down at the knees, and it looks to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Caballero sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hey!
Swings through that one for strike 2. Hit on the ground to short. Rice. On to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for Cincinnati, the catcher, number 35, Jose.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the Reds catcher, Jose Trevino. Out towards right center field. Dominguez coming on. And that is that. Reds go down quietly. They trail it 6-1.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher for the Reds, TJ Antone.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Fouled off left side. That's
Ball.
off the inside corner, and it's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. To first.
Out of there.
And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, J.C. Escara.
Ground ball right side. Steer steps on the bag. Got him.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Ben Rice.
Back to the top of the order now. So up next for New York, Ben Rice.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Here comes the 0-1. Rips that one to right. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. They still lead it though, 6-1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jake Bird. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Leading off for the Reds, the shortstop, Matt McLean.
Down low.
Missed. And there's a foul ball.
Ball 2.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. McMahon throws to first.
You're out.
And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Second baseman, Edwin Arroyo.
Hey, right.
Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Yarbrough, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. The 0-1. That one fouled off. Way inside. The Yankees leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got it. 2 out.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
2 out, space is empty. J.J. Bleday, the next to hit for the Reds.
No, that's down.
And the 1-0. On the ground, right side. Over to Goldie. That ends the frame. Yankees 6 and the Reds 1. Back at Yankee Stadium, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Chopped out towards short. McLean tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And
ball.
that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2-2 now. Just
ball.
misses
No.
with that one. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. This one in the air. Suarez gets under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Jason Dominguez.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. TJ Antone done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Brock
Cincinnati,
Burke gets the ball now.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Two down, base is empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And that drops in for a strike. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Junio.
Step off throw to first.
No, he's
back
safe.
in safe. Really close. Oh,
No.
he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That clips the corner. And a 2-1 on the way. That catches the corner. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Got him swinging. The Yanks lead one. They lead it, though, 6-1. Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the New York Yankees. Just about to get underway, Edwin Arroyo now at the plate.
Number 2, Edwin Arroyo.
And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. Here's your 1.
Ball, no.
Right through there for a strike.
No.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Left field.
That's a foul ball.
Can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. That one in the dirt. Ball 3. Struck him out looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's the lineup for the Reds. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. A solo shot. The Reds score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Now, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Sal Stewart, batting with one down, takes a strike. That's to third. Throw is high and over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base, and usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target, and I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
Grounder might be 2. Rice to second, on to first, double play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. On the hill for the Reds, Rhett Lauder. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Ben Rice leading things off and takes a strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-0.
No, that's too high.
Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Batting second, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Goldie wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Bounced out to short. McLean. Off balance feed. There's one. To first.
Got him.
Double
That's an out.
play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. And here comes Bellinger.
Oi!
Two down, nobody on. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
What do you got?
Bellinger checks his swing, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. And a payoff pitch. And that's
ball
inside.
Take your
and a
base.
good at bat, ball 4.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Base hit, center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Designated hitter,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1. This one in the air, right field. And that is the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 1-0. Back in the Bronx, in now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Struck him out without a swing. He's got to be frustrated with that call. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Popped up. Goldie should have this one. And there's one down.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 7, Spencer Steer.
That
Ball,
misses the
that's
zone.
down.
Ball 1.
Ball 2.
And
Ball
another
3.
ball.
Up.
Right
Ha!
through there for a strike. And a ground ball to first. Goldie takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, number 16, Mlb Marte.
2 outs, base is empty. Mlb Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on.
No.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now it's 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates.
And that's the 3rd out. Reds down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back in the Bronx, bottom half of inning number 2, Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Next
Ball.
pitch is outside. That one ripped right center field. Going back, and it's off the wall. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Batting seven.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Nasty pitch right there. 0-1. Man at second.
Ball one. That's
He's
the ball.
great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That
Ball
one
three.
misses. Ball three. And ball
That's the
four
ball.
to
Take your
avoid.
base.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent
That's a strike.
offensively. In there for strike one.
Ball.
In the air to left center. He's got it.
Batting ninth, the catcher, JC. Escara.
Swinging a drive, deep right field. That's got a chance. And that one becomes property of the beast. A three-run dinger. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 3-1. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate.
Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Next to hit,
that's the
Ben
ball.
Rice. Already 3 runs across in the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. Ground ball to the
That's
right
foul.
side. And that's just foul. That's in there. That's strike 2.
Ball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Foul ball. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Next for the Yankees, the left fielder.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Walked his first time. This one in the air, center field. Stewart settles under it. And that is that. Yankees with a 3-run shot. It's now a 3-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Reds catcher, Jose Trevino. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Trevino, 33 years old, made his debut in 2019, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. Gets him to chase after that one. Foul ball, still 0-2. Set down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Ball 2.
And it remains 2-2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. A little bit low.
No, that's
full
down.
count now. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. All right, so Monument Park out there in center field at Yankee Stadium. Have you gotten a chance to check that out?
Boog, I have seen it more after my playing career than I did as a player. But as a broadcaster, many times entering and exiting through the center field fence, particularly in the playoffs, get a chance to take a glimpse over. And I got to say, you do get some goosebumps.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
The batter, number 2.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Edwin Arroyo. Led off the game with a strikeout.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
McLean over at first with one away.
Yeah.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. Quick toss to first, and he's back safely. Two on the way. Runner takes off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one drifts inside. So walk puts runners at first and second.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Inside.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the air to left center. Brings it in.
Up next in Cincinnati, the center fielder, number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Sal Stewart.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Right through there for a strike.
The heater is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Goes down looking. So they strand a pair. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Yankees 3 and the Reds 1. Back in New York, set for the bottom of the 3rd, Jason Dominguez. Stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Here's a 1-1. There's a strike.
Ball.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Junio.
Yep.
Swing and a ball popped up. That's out number 2.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Spencer Jones. A double and a run scored his first time up.
Ball 1. Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2 down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's the inning. Down in order go the Yankees, but they still lead it 3-1. Start of the fourth. Now it's the Reds DH, Nathaniel Lowe.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
That one ripped, but foul.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. 1 out man at first. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1.
He's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Inside. No, that's a ball.
Right through there for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Low at first, 1 gone. That one almost got him. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
High.
Oh, and 2 now. Sets him down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Reds lead 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. bottom of the fourth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero.
Jose Caballero.
Foul ball there. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-1 is fouled off. He goes down looking.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ball one.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Outside.
Good eye in that spot. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Ball
Just
three.
missed. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. This one in the air, center field. Stewart settles under this one. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher.
So digging in, J.C. Escarra. He had a big 3-run homer in his first trip.
Ha! Ball one.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. So the Yanks go in order as the lead remains 3-1. We go to the top of the fifth. In now for the Reds, Jose Trevino.
Jose Trevino.
Well, these Reds need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Ball two.
Pitch misses there. Ball three. In the air, right field, Dominguez. In position, one up, one down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Matt McLean.
Ball.
The Yanks leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Steer right. Ball 2.
The 2-2 now. This one in the air right field, and it stays fair. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Edwin Arroyo. He is struck out and he is walked. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Jake Bird, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Yarbrough also throwing. Ground ball left side. Gets to it with a slide. To second, but he beats the throw. Save.
Up next is Cincinnati. The left fielder, number 22, Mlb.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, one out. Tap foul at the plate.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
Well, that could end up being pretty costly right there. They had the double play set up as a way to get out of the inning, but instead it becomes a big strikeout situation with 2 in scoring position.
It's in and out of his glove, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Up next is Cincinnati, the center fielder, number 27, Sal Stewart.
Sal Stewart, the next to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Close, but called the ball. And that is ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And that drops in for a strike. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Ben Rice.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Louder back to work. Well struck right field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Zach Maxwell, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Ferguson getting loose as well.
Outside.
Fastball for a strike. And now it's even up. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Rhett Lauder will depart, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching for the
Zach
Reds,
Maxwell comes on now. He's been so
Zach
good against lefties.
Maxwell.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And Belly goes down on strikes. Yanks held in check, but they're up 3-2. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher on here, Jake Bird.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Up, ball.
And a 1-0. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Yeah.
That one's in there, and that's strike one. Man at second. Misses
Ball one.
inside, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Knee high, that's in for a strike. That one to first. Slides for the stop. Onto the pitcher. And that's a great play for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Now it's the right fielder, Mlb Marte. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
And that one moves his feet. Here's a 1-1. Sliced hard but foul. Goldie. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So one left for Cincinnati. They trail it 3-2. Bottom of the sixth inning. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up.
That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. Holy Toledo. He circles the bases, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-2.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
That's in for a strike.
And even if they don't want to make it a habit of falling behind, they're doing a great job of making the most out of it. I think that's contagious throughout the lineup.
One. Late swing, foul to the left. Maxwell, in his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Stays alive. Oh, 0-2 now.
No.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Fights that one away, still 1-2. This one drilled, right center field. That one heading for the fence, and gone! do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 5-2.
Well, baseball gave us Jazz, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. gives baseballs to lucky fans with home runs like that. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Zach Maxwell out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
So a
Reds,
new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds. Caleb Ferguson.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now the center fielder, Spencer Jones, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. Steer takes it to the bag. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Jose Caballero.
And he drops it down the third baseline. Scoops it up barehanded.
Yep,
Not
he
in
made it.
time. He's safe.
Up next for the Yankees, the third
He was
baseman,
racing down the
Ryan
line and probably didn't assume he was going to be
McMahon.
safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Man at first with 1 gone. So up next for New York, Ryan McMahon. Ferguson
No, he's in
checks
there,
over to
safe.
first, and he's back. That one in there across the letters. Chop left side, and it goes just foul. Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him. Now 2 away.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
And stepping in for New York, J.C. Escarra. And he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ballgame.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the second. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
Caballero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is fouled back. And that one almost hit him. Now all even up. Runner on the go.
Ball
Pitch
3.
misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground, right side, Arroyo. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's 5-2. Back now in the Bronx. Here's the Reds catcher, Jose Trevino. The Reds in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That one outside. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
Just missed. That's a strike. And the count is 3-1.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Pitches in for a strike, and the count's full. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
That's down.
The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Tap back to the mound. Over to Goldie. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Number 2, second baseman, Edwin Arroyo.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jake Bird won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Tim Hill. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Back to the top of the order, Edwin Arroyo, the next to hit for the Reds. That's outside.
Off the plate.
And the count is 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Two down. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Yankees 5 and the Reds 2. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Ben Rice.
Right.
This one popped up. Suarez drifts towards it. And there's one down.
Oh, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Goldschmidt.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Yankees up by 3. Here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air to left center. Mlb on the move. And makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Caleb Ferguson won't go any further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
T.J. Antone on the pitch out of the pen here. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Bellinger up to hit. On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Missed inside with the curve.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Bellinger off of first with 2 away. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. In the dirt. Swings and misses. Inning over. 1 left for the Yankees. They're still out in front 5-2. We go to the 8th. In now for the Reds, Sal Stewart.
Sal
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Got on plane with that pitch. Not as far away, but out there a little bit. But he let it travel, tracked it, didn't try to pull it. And that's something that can help you get going, get on track. Maybe a little bit too late in this ball game, but you just never know.
Hurt one.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen.
Ball.
And that's through there for a strike. 1-2.
That's a ball.
Next
Ball.
pitch is outside. Swing and a ball lifted left field. One down.
Up next for Cincinnati, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
One out man at first. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. 0 for 3 in this one. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Dominguez under it. And there are 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, the first baseman, number 7.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tim Hill done for the night, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Just about to get started. Edwin Arroyo digs in now. And the first pitch of the game is in for a strike. The 0-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 22, J.J.
Here's the lineup for the Reds. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Foul ball. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
On the ground to third. The throw to first, and that is out number 2.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Sal Stewart.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Sal Stewart.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
On a line out towards center. And that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Back for more from the Bronx. And getting a start for Cincinnati, Rhett Lauder. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2-2. And that's down and away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ripped to short. One gone, bottom half of the first. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Paul Goldschmidt, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Ball.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Lede under this one. 2 up, 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
No, that's a ball. Ball
He's
inside.
Just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2 down, nobody on. Slider misses outside. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That is the inning. Scoreless after 1. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Nathaniel Lowe. Inside, and it's 1-0.
No.
Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone, Boog, from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Yeah.
That's to third. McMahon fires over to first and quickly one away in the second.
The third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Ball.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. Swing and a miss. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Steer in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Now fly ball to right center. And that'll do it. Nobody left for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Yankee Stadium. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jason Dominguez.
Ball. Ay.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through it for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
That one to first,
no,
and that
foul.
goes foul. Oh, 1 down. That one catches the corner for a strike. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The underhand flip and save.
He's safe.
Recover from the misplay.
Oh, you can tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
1 down. Here's the center fielder, Spencer Jones. Swinging a foul straight back. Quick move to first. Chisholm
Safe.
dives back in safely. No score here in the second. Strike 2. Inside, almost got him. Chisholm leads off first with one away. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
Back-to-back base hits. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Right through there for a strike. Inside, just missed. Runner on the goal. Cut on and missed. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Fastball for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
In the air, right field. And that will end the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back at Yankee Stadium. In now for the Reds, Mlb Marte.
Mlb Marte.
This one in the air, center field. Jones under it. And there's one away.
Batting in, the catcher, number 35, Jose Trevino.
High fly ball out to left field. And there's 2 down.
Batting 9, the shortstop,
Matt McLean getting ready to hit. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Out to short, Rice. Third out. Reds leave 1. Still no score. as we go to the last of the third. Here's the Yankees catcher now, J.C. Escarra. That one not close, and that is ball one.
Ball two.
In the air, left field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Ben. Right.
Line to the right center field. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Next for the Yankees.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive ninth.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Fly to left his first time. Fouled off. He was late. Now the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Goldie wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. That's ripped into the outfield.
That's a foul ball.
Foul ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And fouled off. The Yankees looking to strike first here in the last half of the third.
No.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Here's a high chopper. There's one. Over to first.
No,
safe.
he's in there. Safe.
Shortstops are expected to make tough plays look routine, and that's what he did right there. Just a great example of why he plays one of the most demanding positions on the field.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jason Dominguez. Struck out swinging his first time. And that misses. And that's ball one.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 aboard, 2 outs. And now 2 balls and a strike. To the right side, and that one handled. Gets it easily, ends the inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless. New inning getting started. In now for the Reds, J.J. Bleday.
J.J. Bleday.
Swinging a foul straight back. 0-1. Swinging a ground ball. In plenty of time to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
The center fielder, number 27, Sal Stewart.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And that is out of play. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
Ball down low.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Bottom 4, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Chisholm in his 6th season, 28 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas. Fouled off to the right. Out to short, McLean. Throw sails over his head at first. Now he'll turn for second. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a two-base error.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base. And usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target. And I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
Pickoff moved to second.
No!
Chisholm back in on a dive. Can't glove it cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That misses. Ball 1. The Yanks with a chance to score first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Line, and that's a base hit. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ball 2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Stewart has a beat on it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Outside, ball 1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Fastball for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
Next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Ben.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ben Rice, 1 for 2.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
2 on, 2 outs. And he swings through that one.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And the 0-2.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 on, 2 outs. And
That's a ball.
Up. Good job to fight that one off. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Paul Goldschmidt waiting to hit for the Yankees. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And they're all loaded up.
Take your
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Brett Lauder departs, and not his finest start. Never really looked comfortable out there. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Zach
Reds,
Maxwell taking over on the mound.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Close one,
that's a ball.
doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Jones, the runner at third. Caballero at second. Rice on at first with 2 down. Swing and he popped it up. Suarez under it. And that will end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back in the Bronx. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. This one in the air. Escara under it. And there's 1 down.
Up next is Cincinnati.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Here.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Backed off the plate that time. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next is Cincinnati. The right fielder, number 16,
And now the right fielder, Mlb Marte. Flied to center his first time.
High.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And they tie it up. It's 1-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Fought off foul. Ball to strike. The pitch. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. They go back to back, and the Reds jump out in front. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So 2 down. Next for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-1 now. Swings through that one out in front that time. And ball one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. The 2-round trippers in this inning, the long ball was working. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Right through there for a strike. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. TJ Antone getting ready to go. Ferguson also getting ready. Here's a rocket to right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Strike one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a swing and a miss there. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Ball, that hit him.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat.
Double!
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Outside with a breaking ball. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Takes his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Out towards right center field. Stewart moving under it. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Spencer Joe.
In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Jose.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Caballero. Now one missed. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Right through there for a strike.
No.
That's outside. 2 balls and a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Yeah, now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Zach Maxwell out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Caleb
Brett,
Ferguson into the game.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
In there at the
That's a
knees. And it's 0-1. Dominguez over at second. Caballero at first. 2 out of the inning.
Ball 1, up.
And a count 1-2. That one ran inside, almost got him. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. In there! Got him looking for the K. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. 2-2 game. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Edwin Arroyo will hit next.
The second baseman, Edwin Arroyo.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
On the inside corner for called strike 3, and he'll challenge that called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 1-2.
Ball.
And
Ball
there's the
3.
ball. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Struck him out looking.
Up next in Cincinnati, the left fielder, number 22, J.J.
Hey.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Right through there for a strike. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
No, that's a ball. Ball 2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Next to hit, Sal Stewart. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That
Ball,
one
no.
misses. Ball 1. And they'll do it again. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked to 2 apiece. Back here in New York, well, we go bottom 6. J.C. Escarra stepping in now for the Yankees.
Escarra.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Ball 1.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Right.
Hee-haw!
The 0-1. Fouled off left side. 0-2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Ball 2.
remains 2-2.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Caleb Ferguson gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, TJ Antone.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Paul Goldschmidt now 1 for 3.
Hey!
Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes he goes. That's the inning. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Top of inning number 7, and now the designated hitter for the Reds, Nathaniel Lowe. That one lifted to left. Bellinger on his way over. 1 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
High!
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. There's a strike at the knees. 0-2 now.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Digging in, Spencer Steer.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1. That
Ball.
one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's even at 2. Just
That's up.
missed.
Ball 3.
Swinging at ball 4 that was off the outside edge. And 1-2-3 go the Reds. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Back in New York, bottom of the 7th, Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
Bellinger.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And the 0-1.
Ball.
Antone measures 6 feet even, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. Pitch
Ball
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that skips into dirt. Stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. Holy Toledo. And this place is rocking. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 3-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
That one misses, and it's 1-0. Late swing, foul to the left. The 1-1 is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Oh, that one almost gets him again. And he walked.
That's a ball.
And
Take
he
your base.
represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk.
The designated hitter,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Looks like he sacrificed to pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Dominguez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. That one off the mark. Ball 1.